Good morning, everybody, and it is a good morning. As you could tell, my weight dropped, which makes me happy. It's down to 204. On day 3, it went down to 203.6, but I think when I just don't have enough fat and too much protein, I get undigested food because protein takes quite a bit of time to break down. So I'll just continue to eat a lot of vegetables with a little bit of meat and tons of oils and stuff like that. As far as my blood ketones, we'll check. I'm gonna do a 2-part test. One right now in a fasted state since I just woke up, and another about 30 minutes after I have my keto coffee. The keto coffee will have a tablespoon of coconut oil, grass-fed butter, not ghee today, 1 to 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream, and then 1 tablespoon of MCT oil, the brain octane that I showed you guys that came in yesterday. I'll do a blood test 30 minutes after I have one of that and see if that affects blood ketone levels, so you guys just know, because I don't know, and I want to figure that out from personal experience. So here we go. You know, the thumb hurts the least. So it was 0.2 for yesterday and the day before, and today hopefully it's 0.3 or higher. 0.6. 0.6. All right, that explains why I lost weight. So very, very good day for Hunter. Yep, I'm super happy. I lost some weight. My blood ketones jumped up significantly from a 0.2, where I've plateaued the last 2 days, to a 0.6, which is an all-time high so far. Just for this 30-day experiment, I've been up to 1.4 before, and then I started to regress with my keto. So one thing I wanted to address is yesterday I didn't actually end up meal prepping. I didn't make a video of me meal prepping, and I'll do that today. Today's Monday, and I took the day off for PTO from work a few weeks ago. So, you know, I had more time by myself today where I could do that, where I can videotape. My wife was in the kitchen kind of cooking her meals for the week. And, you know, there's a lot that happened yesterday, obviously. So I just didn't feel or really want to meal prep yesterday. I was like, I'll just do it tomorrow. So I'll do that today, so apologies. I'll also work out today, and I'll check my blood ketones here in a second and see if MCT oil increases my blood ketones 30 minutes after. But super happy with today's results, that's for sure. Okay guys, it's been about a half hour, and I had my keto coffee, which was MCT oil, coconut oil, grass-fed butter, as well as pasture-raised heavy whipping cream that I still had left from last week. And so I just wanted to check my blood ketone levels, see if that causes my ketones to bump up. It was 0.6, but now we'll see if it jumped up to maybe 0.7 or higher. So let's check it out. So this is just solely out of curiosity. I don't really know if a half hour is long enough to kind of affect your blood ketone levels if you just have quite a bit of fat. Fuck yeah. Significantly. Wow, 1.1, that's crazy. If you guys are having any fat before taking your blood ketone test, you might not know if you're truly in ketosis or not. You might be kind of misleading yourself, if you will. So make sure to check in a fasted state first thing in the morning, wash your hands, all that stuff. And if you're at 1.5 in a fasted state before you wake up, then you really know that you are fat adapted, that you are solely running off of fat for energy versus carbs. pretty interesting. However, I'm still at 0.6 in my mind. There's no way I'm at 1.1 quite yet.
This is a recording. We're sorry, your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again. This is a recording.
Okay, so just at the park with Bruce, got done with cleaning up the kitchen so I can meal prep. After this, I'm gonna go to the gym, work out, probably do chest and triceps. My shoulders are bugging me a little bit in a bad way, so I'll probably leave those alone. But after my workout, I'll head home and I'll probably have some exogenous ketones for the first time and kind of check my blood ketone levels before and after, just so you guys can see how that affects it, since that came in the mail today. Okay guys, just real quick before I head to the gym, I just want to kind of talk about something that a lot of people don't talk about, which is my stool. So you know, the reason it's important to kind of track and monitor the different type of stool that you'll have is because your stool will tell you a lot about your health. If it's runny, if it smells, if it's discolored, if it has undigested food, it's a good indicator that your digestive system, or maybe your microbiome, like the bacteria in your gut, is unbalanced or unhealthy. So you know, maybe a probiotic is in order, and if you don't have proper digestion, therefore maybe proper nutrient absorption, you might have an imbalance with a hormone like your leptin or ghrelin or something like that. So point is that my stool before keto, when I was having quite a bit of carbs, was very frequent. I was around maybe you know, 5 times a day. It was usually unpleasant to pass. It smelled. It was typically pretty runny, and it would take you know, kind of a while to, I know it's awkward, but just kind of wipe, and it was not good. But ever since I cut out carbs, I maybe went twice a day, and it was normal in color. It was solid. It didn't really smell, and overall it was pretty pleasant, and I didn't really have to wipe. But ever since I got the MCT oil in last night, all of a sudden, when I had it last night before I went to bed for my keto coffee, and this morning I had some keto coffee, as you guys saw, and now I have runny stool. I've gone, I think, 3 times today. So I know that MCTs can cause people to have an upset stomach, and so I just want to kind of let you guys know what I'm experiencing. If you're having that, it's probably because of your imbalance of your MCT oil. So it's no big deal, but just thought I'd give you guys a heads up of what I'm going through. That way, if you go through it, you kind of know what's going on. Just real quick, wanted to do a push-up test to see how many I could do without being able to fatigue, so we'll see. That's 20 total. Let's go for 30. Oh, that's 40. Where's that 30? I think it's 30. Let's go for 40. I think that was either 40 or 41. I don't know. Okay guys, so that was pretty much my workout for the day. I'm kind of dizzy and pretty hungry. I want to eat some of that salmon and broccoli I made last night, but I want to do this exogenous ketone test, which I think I want to allow at least a half hour to go by before I take the second blood ketone test. So I'm going to check it right now as a pre-exogenous ketone test, and then within a half hour we can see how much my ketone levels, BHB, beta hydroxybutyrate, jumps up just from taking the BHBs as a supplement. So I'm gonna prick my finger again. Always love it. Always, 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 always. Ow. I'm pretty shaky from my workout. So I'm 0.2. Or I'm sorry, I'm 0.5. So I dropped down 1 millimolar since my workout. So what I'll do is I'll take some of the BHB supplement, the exogenous ketones, and then we'll see how high it gets within 30 minutes. Okay guys, I do not feel well. I feel actually pretty dizzy, and I feel like my hand was going numb. I know. That doesn't sound very good. So I took this a little over a half hour ago, maybe 45 minutes ago, and it has over 11,000 milligrams of BHB, which is beta hydroxybutyrate, one of the main ketone bodies, and it also has MCT oil powder in here, a little around 3,000 milligrams. It's 1 scoop per serving, and I mixed it with 10 ounces of water as they suggested. One thing I want to bring up, like the MCT oil, whether this is from the BHB salts or the MCT oil powder, it says on here, if you experience any intestinal discomfort, reduce serving size and gradually increase as your body becomes used to burning ketones for fuel. I do feel like I have to poop, and not the good kind of poop either. So you might experience that. As far as the taste, it tastes a little different. I've had a lot of supplements in the past. This is a chocolate flavored option, and it's sort of like a chocolate protein powder, but it has a different taste to it. Definitely sweetened with a sugar substitute. This actually has stevia and monk fruit extract for a sweetener, which won't spike insulin. Anyways, I want to eat my salmon meal because I'm getting pretty dizzy and I just want real food. So I just want to do this. I have a test anyways. So and then I'm gonna lay down for a little bit because I don't feel good. So my blood ketone was 0.5. Let's see how much this thing jumped up. I'm still pretty shaky, which is another reason I want some real food. So it was 0.5, and after taking the BHB exogenous ketone supplement, it went from 0.5 to 2.0. Woo! 2.0. I have never been 2.0 before. However, the question is this a true state of being in ketosis, or did I just have more BHB in my blood because I ingested it? So that's not really a good indicator if I'm producing ketones and breaking down fat efficiently. So that's why I've never been big into BHB supplements. I don't think the science is really there. I just think it's another market for the supplement industry to try to tap into for revenue. With keto taking off, we start seeing a lot of MCT powders and oils. We start seeing a lot of BHB salts and a lot of protein bars and all these other things. So I'm not sold on it. This was $50 for 15 servings, if I even get 15 out of that. So I don't know what the math breaks down to, but it might be quite a bit. I might put that down right here, the cost per serving. But that's insane. Let's see if it stays up that high. I'll maybe do one before I go to bed and see if my... Actually, no. I'm done pricking my finger today. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm burning fat more efficiently as of tomorrow morning when I'm on a fasted. Let's see if I'm burning fat more efficiently. I can't even talk. I'm just going to eat some food. Peace. Alright guys, that's pretty much a wrap for day number 6. Tomorrow will be day number 7. I'm excited to see how my blood ketone levels look as well as my weight. And today was a pretty good day. I learned a lot about exogenous ketones. We got some good gym footage. My weight went down a whole pound from yesterday, and I feel like I'm back on track. My blood ketone levels went up to 0.6, which was pretty high, and I was really excited about that. I think the big takeaways was that maybe BHB exogenous ketone supplements aren't really for me. I end up having pretty severe diarrhea. I end up having to go to the bathroom 4 times, and it was pretty violent each time. So it's not really for me. If you guys do decide to take it for whatever reason, I would probably suggest doing a quarter or maybe half of the serving. And then if you don't really have any issues digestively, then maybe consider increasing it to the normal serving size. But I'm probably not going to use those anymore. As far as tomorrow, I still want to work out, maybe back and biceps or maybe legs. I won't be able to give you guys any gym footage because I'll be in between my breaks at work, and I just don't have a lot of time to videotape and edit. So tomorrow's more just about kind of giving you a weight update and what I'm eating and everything like that. So we only prepped around 4 days worth of meals today because I was off today. But I had salmon today, and I'll have a little bit of salmon tomorrow with Brussels sprouts, and I have some of my spaghetti with zoodles and ground beef. I think next week we should get my shipment in from my Grassroots Corp, which is the company I order all my pasture-raised turkey, chicken, beef, forested pork, all that good high-quality meat from. So I'm excited to show you guys that. And tomorrow will mark officially 7 days, so we'll kind of do a 7-day recap of my weight loss and my blood ketone levels and how I'm feeling, and hopefully you guys are right beside me on this journey. So it looks like we'll call it a night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning.